many years. And today is the day when we just want to say thank you for the time. You know well that parishes are run by an army of volunteers, and there are many who deserve recognition, but these four deserve a special mention because they are champions of stewardship and they are champions of community life here in Morden. So 3 will receive the Diocesan Medal, which has been recently struck to honour those who excel in community service, and 1 will receive the Papal Award, the Benemerenti. So our first recipient is Bill Hanrahan. Bill is over here, and Bill has lived and worked in this place for just over 50 years now. He moved into the parish in the early 1960s, and whenever he wasn't at home, the family knew exactly where he was here. And there is a big word at the moment in the church that you'll hear everyone using. Everyone wants to use the word evangelization. It's a huge word. When you go home, Google it and look it up and see what it means. I have to say to you that Bill was living evangelization before most of us even heard the word or knew what it meant. Because Bill is one of these extraordinary people that brought the gospel from these 4 walls, and he brought them out, he brought the gospel out to the homes of the people that he visited. People whom we will never know will have been touched by your life and your time. And today we just want to say thank you for the time. If I could ask his family to bring Bill forward, and if the Archbishop could just meet him halfway. Bill receives the Diocesan Medal and the certificate, and the citation on the certificate reads a lovely little phrase from Matthew's Gospel: "Well done, good and faithful servant." Okay? So if Bill could just stay somewhere near there just for a moment, and we'll have our next candidate, Mrs. Winnie Mann. Mrs. Mann. It seems to me that Winnie has been here forever. She's here certainly since the last century, and she's devoted some 35 years to looking after many of our older parishioners here. She runs the Tuesday Club, as most of you will know, and she has become an anchor of hope and life to those around her. She has a great team around her, of course. We all know that, and they all deserve a great thank you. But Winnie is the driving force. And so Winnie, for all the years of dedication to St. Teresa's community, and for all the incredible energy, we just want to say a thank you for the time. Like the Olympics. Okay, our next distinguished person is David O'Connor. David has been involved in St. Teresa's for over 40 years in relation to the financial infrastructure of the whole place. He is still the parish treasurer, and he has devoted considerable time and energy to keep meticulous records and everything on every transaction. So David, your trustworthiness, your integrity, David, I'll start so I'll finish. Your integrity and your trustworthiness and your reliability deserves recognition for an outstanding contribution to the parish financial administration in this place well over 40 years. Today, David, we just want to say thank you for the time. Our final candidate is just running up the middle aisle, Margaret O'Donovan. Margaret receives the Papal Award, the Benemerentian Medal, for her outstanding service to St. Teresa's Parish. Margaret has been involved here, frankly, all her life. Her job description is almost as bizarre as my own. Margaret is a catechist, she's a welcomer, she's an administrator, a coordinator, a secretary. I can only describe her as an extraordinary resource in this place. She and her husband, Deacon John died in 2009. They've given well over 40 years of service to this place. So this is an award, Margaret, that's long overdue. But today, we recognise your loyalty to St. Teresa's, and Pope Francis joins us in simply saying to you, Margaret, thank you for the time. Okay, you've all had good exercise now. Can I just ask you to just wait for a couple of minutes there, and we'll have a photograph perhaps of the Archbishop, if that's okay. And then I'll invite the candidates and their families and friends to please come into the hall. Now, you all won't fit. Here's the plan. I think they'd just like a few minutes to just have a cup of tea and some refreshments with the Archbishop today. If the rest of you could go home quietly. If the rest of you, here's a date, okay? If the rest of you could assemble on the 5th of April